According to legend, Rome was founded by twin brothers Romulus and Remus, the sons of Mars, god of war. Little does anyone know that there was more to the story, a third child, somebody that nobody would ever expect to rule, a daughter, and she turned out to be the most powerful of them all. Her name was Regula. The king Amulus ordered them to be killed, so he called upon a servant to drown them in the Tiber River. Taking pity on the small baby's laughter, he floated them down the river instead and then ran away. At least this way they would have the smallest chance of survival. And they did. A she-wolf.
Children?
Now grown up, the three siblings separately embark on a journey with an ever-growing thirst for power. They have been raised well, but competitiveness grew as they grew. Romulus and Remus are the first to reach a land with Regula close behind.
Brother, what must we find here? A home for us. I want to build a home for us.
Look at all of this land. There are not that many people. I want to do something.
And with that, Romulus realizes that his brother also has the same interest in ruling a huge civilization, today known as Roma, and decides that he must eliminate Remus and forge an empire for himself alone. With Romulus believing there is no other threat to his throne now that his brother is gone, he begins to build an empire, leaving only a small pittance of land to Regula.
My people, we have gathered here today before. We have been laboring long and hard, and we shall celebrate. We have been trading grain, and we shall continue to do so for many successful generations. Here is to toast to everyone. We shall celebrate.
Oh, honest one, may you rule our land. How industrious.
Oh, hard-working.
May you rule our land.
Young lady, what seems to be on your mind? Mind your own business, woman.
The old woman was wearing a ragged stola. It was ripped and battered.
I see your future, young lady. Your small kingdom shall fall. But why is it that my kingdom shall fall? Civil war will break out. Your followers and villagers will all lose trust in you. Political conflicts will break out and all will fall. I am born to rule. This cannot be. Journey out to find Saskus, the god of trust. He will abide and give you the gift that you may need for your people.
The woman appeared to be Sibyl, the famous prophetess from Delphi, but Regula did not know.
Lady, how do you know this?
I know everything, dear.
O great god of trust, Saskus, I have come to seek your assistance.
Who are you? Why have you come to seek me?
My name is Regula, queen of my people, ruler of my people. I need some assistance.
I shall help no mere mortal unless there is something in it for me. So, a young lady, what do you have to offer?
I'm gonna lose my kingdom, my everything, my people. I must do whatever it takes to get what I need. I have nothing that you may want. However, I consider myself to be able of mind, body, and spirit. How may I gain your assistance, O Great One?
You shall make a sacrifice. Go find the King Romulus, kill him, take him to the deep darkness where no more mortal has ever made it back alive, and bring him to the god of the underworld, Pluto. You shall retrieve a Scotum shield after the sacrifice. Bring me the shield after that, and then we can discuss matters. Be aware of Pluto's temper and trickery. The only chance you have of making it back out is with the help of Proserpine, the queen of the underworld. More like the Pluto's slave.
But King Romulus is my brother. He is one of my own.
Trust me, young one, it's all for the best. Your own brother would betray you in the blink of an eye.
But why?
Haven't you ever thought why your brother rules such a big portion of the land while you, the ever sweet and innocent sister, have been left with little to nothing?
My kingdom may be small, but I'll tell you this. All the other kingdoms have depended on us to survive for the longest time because we are near all the trade routes and we receive plenty of trade. We may be a small land, but our food and our land are blessed by the gods themselves.
You're such a little naive girl.
Naive, me, I have built a kingdom from scratch.
You have built a kingdom with your brother watching over your shoulder. He has kept an eye on everything this whole time. Your kingdom shall prosper, and your very brother was the first one to know. Did you really think a lady like you would get so much authority, so much power? All the women in your village stay at home. They help their husbands manage financial and political affairs. Is it not enough for you?
How? Do you know who I am? How dare you speak to me that way?
Enough, child. Get on with bringing my Scottish shield, or suffer the consequences of losing what little power you have and your kingdom.
Regula finally comes to the realization that her brother has done her wrong. She becomes furious.
Then I shall go. I shall do what must be done.
Who are you and what business do you have here? Woman, go home. Go tend the children.
Do you know who I am? How dare you speak to me that way?
Why are you so angry?
I have been bound to an impossible task.
Impossible? What business does a young woman have being involved with impossible?
You don't understand. It's my brother.
Dear Romulus has done plenty wrong. Maybe it is time for us to stop him from doing wrong.
He's King Romulus the Great. How can you even help me? Why would you want to help me?
You seem to have good intentions. We shall be of assistance to you.
Very well then. We shall continue on this journey together.
Very well.
Regula has always been one to trust. She is admired because of her truthfulness and honesty.
I don't even know what to do anymore. I know what I'm doing is wrong, killing my own brother, but I just want to do whatever I can to help my people.
Look around you. Look at all the laborers in the latifundias. There are no more left because they were all pressured to work.
They all left their lives here to find better lives. May you do whatever is best for you.
I am here for King Romulus.
Regula, now filled with a vengeance for being betrayed by her own brother right under her nose, is heading to the Empire to kill him with the help of the 3 senators who were also wronged by him. She heard that he hasn't been treating his subjects, let alone his own sister, with the respect they deserve. She reflected back on how she has always hated disrespectful people since she was a young child. She remembered what she did to that hunter who hunted their wolf sibling when they were being raised by the she-wolf, and she did that alone. Just imagine what she is going to do to her brother dear, as he has wronged so many people, including his own family. Now that she has these noblemen by her side, her brother and his guards don't even stand a chance. And with that, I now bring you back to the story with Regula standing before her brother Romulus and his kingdom.
Dear sister, you should know that what I do to the people who dare threaten my rule. You should know the example I made out of our dear brother for daring to take my rule away. You are lucky I have left you to your own devices in the small little patch of land you call your kingdom. Now just think that with whatever little brain power women have, was that kingdom ever really yours? Women are weak, they are not rulers. You would do well to remember that.
But women are more powerful than he thought. Haha, he was just too backward to realize that. So Regula took it upon herself to prove him wrong. And then she ordered her loyal noblemen to kill the guards. Ah! Okay, I'm getting too excited. Sorry, I just love this story. Don't we all love a queen? Okay, back to the story. Where were we? Oh yeah, her noblemen were killing the guards.
Brother, you have wronged so many people. It is now time for you to face your death.
Hey, me again. Oh yeah, back to the story. It was dark and scary. Nothing was visible. They were on a boat floating in the middle of nowhere, it seemed. As they rode closer, the heat became unbearable. There were flames and sparks hissing at them. Regula was holding Remus, and he was in pieces. The senators had cut him up, and Regula had no intentions of letting her feelings get in the way this time. Just then, the boatman hissed, "We have arrived."
I can't believe I put myself in such a situation. Where even am I?
Who shall dare enter my mighty world? A mere mortal, I see.
It is I, Regula.
You should not even be here. My kingdom is darkness and death.
I have something for you in exchange for a Scudam shield.
So, why is a mere mortal here? And who shall this be?
It is King Romulus.
The king of Rome? Interesting. Very well. Toss it into the fire.
Toss? I was only asked to give it to you. I shall retrieve my shield now.
I know of you, Regula. Trying to save your people, aren't you?
May I retrieve my shield now? I have done everything I was asked to.
Very well. Take your shield and leave! Do you really think that I would let you get away this easily?
What?
No one leaves my realm! You shall stay here! Here in my finery realm!
Just then Proserpina, the queen of the underworld, or rather Pluto's slave, entered. She took pity on the girl and did not want her to end up with the same fate Pluto had trapped her with. So she decided to help her escape.
But why do you have to help me?
I see good in you. I don't want you to be stuck in a world like mine. Quickly, come with me.
Oh gods, why have you cursed my life like this? I have stained my hands with blood. Why have I been venturing out into bad situations?
Enough, child. I've heard your complaints and cries. Let me see this.
Here is your shield.
You have done well. How may I help you? So are you here to get the gift of trust?
Yes, you see, I want to help my people, but I've been told that there was going to be a civil war and they're going to lose all my trust. How can I help them?
I understand. Here, take this.
Thank you, God. I shall be on my way. My people, I am here. I have been on a long and hard journey to save us all, because I have been told that we may fall one day. But fear not, I have gotten what we need. Thank you, kind villager. We shall use these offerings and our treasure today, and we shall always cherish it forever, because it shall protect us.
Night falls and Regula takes a walk to the temple as she promised the plebeians. She sees the box empty and falls to the ground. And so this was the end of the precious and admired Regula, who had done so much to save her city. The world was filled with greedy but wealthy people who wanted more to increase their powers. Regula had been warned by Saskus, the god of trust, that her kindness and truthfulness was admired, but it can also be deceived very easily. This is why trust has been lost and the war continued to break. Oh, still here? I told you you'd love that story. I guess you could say that epic was epic. Thanks for watching.